When you consider things that make you unhappy, they deplete you. The Bible calls it things of old because it's in the yesterday.
Good day, viewers. Welcome to today's message review. On the message, Don't Consider the Things of Old by Reverend Chris Christian. My name is Aghalachi Excel from the Voice of Kings. Thank you for tuning in today. I'm going to read the book of Isaiah 43 verse 18, which says, Do not remember the former things, nor consider the things of old. The word consider in that Bible verse means to meditate upon, to dwell on, to keep thinking about something, to keep in thought. Both evil and good are sustained in our conscience through thought. If you truly dislike something, why give it life again in your mind by thinking about it? Satan understands the power of thought, so he inspires people to keep thinking on things that hurt them. Why? Every time you replay those things that hurt you in your mind, they drain your strength, they deplete your joy and weaken your faith. Why do you keep regurgitating memories that broke your heart and wounded your soul? Beloved, yesterday is the past. You have outgrown those things. The Bible calls them things of old because they belong to yesterday and not today. Just like Jesus rose from Galilee, a place known for producing nothing good. Yet, notice how scripture is almost silent about the first 30 years of Jesus. Why? Because the emphasis was not on his hidden years, but on his season of manifestation. The humanity of his growth process, his learning, his training, his development was not emphasized so that it will not diminish who he is. There is no perfection in growth. His first 3 decades were not meant to define him. They were simply preparation. In the same way, your past, with all its failures, weaknesses, and humanity, should not define you. It is a mighty thing that you were able to finish with the negative and lean on the positive to rise. Now that you are standing, do not let yesterday's voice speak again in your thoughts. Just like the scripture does not record Jesus' hidden years, you too must learn not to write your failures into the book of your future. Great men and great nations understand this principle. They do not highlight their worst moments. Instead, they amplify their strength, victories, and identity. There are things about you, mistakes, regrets, painful memories, that you must consciously choose not to recall again. In 2 Corinthians 11 verse 2, Apostle Paul said that he will present the church a chaste virgin unto Christ, who is the one husband. Chaste and without blemish. Not just because they were flawless, but because he chose to see them in the light of God's grace. There is also a deeper lesson here about honor. Any spirit you esteem will bless you. But when you diminish men of honor, when you reduce them to their humanity or flaws, you hurt yourself. Sometimes the consequences are not immediate, but they eventually come. Whatever that makes a man great will defend his honor when it is attacked. That is why honor is not simple. It is layered, complex. It requires discernment. Never bring down men of honor because of the humanity you see in them. There are lots of factors that make a man worthy of honor. If you emphasize their weakness, you cut yourself off from receiving the grace that flows from their strength. But if you present them as honorable, chaste, as vessels chosen by God, then that same grace will cover you. Remember, those who honor the honorable become honorable themselves through words and attitude. So hear the word of the Lord, somebody. Stop considering the things of old. Stop empowering yesterday with today's attention. God has called you forward, and your future is far brighter than your past. Remember, it is not where you are that matters, but where you will be. The link to the message I just reviewed is in the description below. And first made comment in the comment section. Thank you for watching.